friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited about today's iPad video. I decided instead of doing a traditional June monthly wrap-up, because I mentioned all the books in my mid-year freakout tag, I figured it'd be fun to go through my iPad book journal and just show the few spreads that I have done for my June reads, because I've only read 3 books this month so far, which I'm fine with. I'm leaning into my other hobbies. I've been doing some gaming. I've been spending a lot of time just outside with my partner and our animals, enjoying the summer. I'm sorry to anyone who's debating getting an iPad and they're on the fence and this might not be what they want to hear. But when I said that me getting an iPad would just get my life together, it did. I'm sorry to say, I've been reading, I've been tracking, I've been Pinteresting, I've been productive, I've been working. It's motivating me, it's giving me inspiration. So briefly, if you haven't seen my first iPad video, I will link it below and in the card. That's just kind of me getting it set up, picking out the digital planner that I'm using, doing my very first book journal spread, so you can kind of see the difference of how far I have come since then. It's not too far. It's still pretty basic, but for me, I'm really enjoying it. I also am going to be linking a blog post that I just did down below on my website of all the different apps that you might be wanting to check out when it comes to digital journaling, creating stickers, aesthetic type of things like that. So today we're just going to revamp my iPad a little bit because I bought some new stickers and a new case. Then I'm going to talk about just a few of the June books that I have read. I've already done spreads for them and reviews, so you can see those. And then we're gonna do a full book review spread for my most recent read, one of my most favorite reads of the year so far, Clytemnestra. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump right into it because I know I'm gonna have a lot of footage for this, so I don't wanna yap your ear off. Let's get right into the good stuff and have some fun with the iPad. So let's pick some out. We have a book pack. These are for my Kindle, but I have saved them and not gone through them yet, just because I've been wanting to go through them on camera. I also bought a new pack of astrology stickers. I love reading Clytemnestra so much that it literally inspired me to get these Greek mythology stickers. Why am I not finding my Gemini here? Let's go through these again. I obviously want my Gemini. Leo, Aquarius, ooh, that one's cute. Libra, I am a Libra moon. Gemini, there we are. I really like that. So we've picked out a few here. Maybe even this one. Reading Clytemnestra had literally, it just reminded me how much I love Greek mythology, and I just want to read a lot more of it this summer especially. So these are all gorgeous. I'm gonna do some research as well to find who some of these actual people are. The archer, love a archer motif. My boyfriend is a Sagittarius and I quite like that. Man, I'm finding some good ones. This is gonna be hard. So when you do the stickers like this, I'm not gonna actually attach them to the iPad or a case or anything. I thought this was an anatomical heart, but it's a Medusa. And I also could trim some of these as well, but let's be honest, I'm not doing all that. I'm just not. This is a video game I really want to play as well, Hades. This is a good pack, all organized. So as you can see, we already have a nice kind of theme. Obviously we're going for like a green earth themed, which doesn't really match my background right now, but that's okay. I don't necessarily want a ton of book stickers. Like, this isn't the vibe we're going for. So I might save, that's cute. I might save a lot of these for my Kindle, but like something like this would go. Adds a nice pop of color. So I think we're probably gonna stick to that. Go the more Greek mythology earth tones on the iPad. I'll probably set some of these aside for the Kindle. Maybe I'll do that in another video, revamping my Kindle. Lots of cute options in here. Not as many in here. I don't quite, I mean, that one's cute. I'm gonna stick with the more mythology zodiac theme for the iPad today. We might even change the background, who knows? I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just gonna leave it for now. I might toy with it, but that's what we're looking at for the moment. For now, I just want to go into my reading journal and just talk a little bit about two of my recent reads, actually. I have done 2 spreads over the last couple days that I'm really happy with, and we're gonna actually do a spread for Clytemnestra, which kind of inspired this whole video, to be honest, because I was obsessed with this. Mermaid of Black Conch was such a fun read for me. I just thought it was a really gorgeous audiobook. A mermaid is caught by American tourist fishermen, and she is rescued by a local fisherman. This is set in 1976, and he takes her back to his home on the island, puts her in the bathtub, and she starts to return back to her human form. So she basically comes back to this fisherman's home. They start to learn how to communicate. She starts turning back into a human. She sheds her tail, and they grow to care and love for each other. Lots of different themes of womanhood, colonialism, family, love, jealousy. Really loved this one, and also just loved how this spread turned out. I am starting to kind of figure out how to get the iPad note-taking stuff down. I have a mix of photos, stickers, my doodles. I'm a writer by trade, not an artist. So this has been a bit of like a learning curve for me, but I'm actually really happy with how these are turning out. It's been really fun. You guys can probably tell by now, this is kind of my vibe. I like dark moon, astrology, crystals, mythological creatures, artwork, things like that. Really do it for me. Definitely one of my top fantasy reads of late. Really enjoy the disability and LGBTQ plus rep in this. It doesn't seem forced. It serves a purpose to the story. It's really done well, in my opinion. And I just really enjoyed all of the characters in this. The god in this is inspired by, I believe, a German folklore. So it's the cross of a rabbit, a bird, and a stag with the antlers here. Really love that mythological creature type of inspiration here. I'm going to do a brand new spread for Clytemnestra. I have prepared a few like pictures and themes and stuff like that. There's a hair literally flying through the air. Pet problems. It's a cat hair just literally flying through the air. By no means a full-blown tutorial. Like I said, I'm still quite new to this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy with this. I have done a journal spread and kept up with this tracking method since I got this iPad. This is essentially what I'm using this for. I haven't touched any of these other pages, and I'm okay with that because this literally cost me $2. So I'm just gonna kind of walk through this, just give a few little pointers and kind of time lapse probably me doing some of this stuff. But I just thought it might be fun to show the actual process. How the hell, here we go. I wanna make sure the pen tool is on. We're just gonna start by copying that book cover, go off of the editing tool again, and this is just the hyperlinked version, so then I can click this and paste it. and we're ready to start. So we're going to take this little blurb here. I'm going to paste it in. I think that's a great little summary there. And luckily for me, I didn't have to adjust the spacing of this to fit on the lines. But if I did, I could just go right here, and then you can go in line spacing where you can also adjust the paragraph. You have that. I'm gonna also pick my highlighter color for this spread. We're gonna do the custom and then go to the eyedropper. I think I wanna do this kind of green. So we'll set that. I'm gonna add it to a preset just so I have it. So then let's also put my Goodreads right next to it, just so I can see this. Pretty sure this is gonna get 5 stars all around. When I tell you guys that I loved this book, I'm not messing around. I really loved this book. And you know what? We'll add this as an element too, because wishful thinking, let's hope we have a lot more 5-star reads in the future. So I'm gonna grab my lasso. Try to be really precise here, because it will grab stuff you don't want. Add an element, add it to books. Now let's start adding in some stickers and images. So I have saved, I'm gonna pull up my photos. I have saved some photos here for this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this without this bottom part, but let's just see. You can see if you have the photos up, if you just tap it like this and move it, you can literally just drag it over. It's super simple. And then same thing, if you want to add this as an element and create a sticker out of this, you can do that. So I'm just gonna get these like on the screen. If you want the whole picture, you can go to the images and just upload it straight from here. So if I did just want her without that background, I could do that. And I'm actually going to create a sticker out of this. So for the purposes of GoodNotes, an element is basically a sticker. What else did I have saved? I like this guy. This one is like a wreath type of, really pretty. So I'm just throwing these in here now. I think some of these shells work really well for this. So I have downloaded this, uploaded it into my GoodNotes. So now I can click the actual individual sticker that I want, copy it, go back to my reading journal here at the top. I don't want another sticker because I haven't created it as an element yet, and paste it. And then I use this one for Black Conch, so I'm gonna put this one in here too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And maybe on another video or maybe a short or something, I'll revamp my actual wallpapers to match my new kind of Greek mythology, more earth toned inspired case, but really enjoying this. I also didn't mention, I think I showed it, but I did get a little grip for the Apple Pencil as well. And I do have a screen protector on this one, but some people say that they like the paper screen protector and it's a little bit more like scratchy, I guess, from what I've seen. I don't like that. I don't need it. I don't find writing on the iPad to be difficult in general, so I'm fine with just a traditional like screen protector case. But if you want something that feels a little bit more like paper, they do have screen protectors for the screens that mimic that kind of feeling. That's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoy Kindle, iPad, book content, and I will see you in the next one. Chef's kiss. Bye guys.